Hello everyone, this is Jim Lawyer here. Tonight we're watching Stage 3 of the Moonriders Heroica race tour. Tonight's course is about 15 miles, extremely flat at Tempelhof Airport. Got about a minute, about 40 seconds before the race starts. Here are the current overall standings after Stage 2 for the American edition. The riders as they stood riding tonight as of about 10 minutes before the race started. And here we are getting ready to watch the start. 20 seconds. Got a great field tonight. And like I said, it's going to be a very fast course. This is extremely flat. 0 feet of climb. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and they're off. F. Lambert, Canadian rider, out front. Stefan Audette taking the lead. Stefan Audette in number 1 position. Debuted on RGT, I think in 2021. Done 74 races. He's on Team Moonriders. Putting down the power on this flat course. Should be a very good, quick race tonight. Got 3 riders who've jumped out front. 4 riders. S. Audette, J. Beret, D. Bodke, and F. Lambert. Next group, about 70, 80 yards back. S. Timya, M. Seller, and T. Dutch. Everybody's doing a great job. Tearing up this course. Three Canadians and an Australian out front. S. Audette, F. Lambert, J. Beret, and D. Bodke. And then we've got the 2 Japanese riders, T. Dutch and S. Timya. Everybody's doing a great job, riding hard. It's going to be interesting to see what kind of attacks get made tonight, and if anybody pulls out a early lead. Gonna cycle back through the riders now. S. Audette in first, D. Bodke second, F. Lambert third, J. Beret fourth, T. Dutch fifth, S. Timya sixth, M. Seller, one of 2 women in tonight's race, in 7th. Another Japanese rider, Yu Hikara, in 8th, and April in 9th. Trying some new stats tonight. A little bit of graphics down lower. Trying to get all this together for all the riders. And we'll do more in the near future. Again, her debut on RGT is in 2021. She's done 11 races so far. And her team is Baldy's Bikes. Back up with the front runners again. S. Audette doing an attack. Putting out the wattage in the red zone. And you're watching live on V-Cycling News, YouTube and Facebook. Be sure to subscribe and like and see more great action in the virtual cycling world. Looks like we got 3 riders pulling away from the 4th position. We've got F. Lambert, S. Audette, and J. Beret. The Canadian group again. Doing some great racing tonight on this flat course, Tempelhof Airport. Front 3 jockeying for position. Great job, everyone. Again, you're watching the Stage 3 race of the Heroica American Edition by Moon Riders. Tonight we're at Tempelhof Airport. A very flat race course. And we're watching our front runners now, S. Audette, F. Lambert, and J. Beret. Then we drop back about 70 yards to D. Bodke. A little over quarter mile, and then we've got the 3 Japanese riders, S. Temya, Yu Hikari, and T. Dutch. M. Seller in the mix back there. I want to thank all of you that are watching the Heroica Stage 3 race on V-Cycling News Live. Front runners are about a little under 3.5 miles in, 11.5 to go. These 3 have been together since the beginning. Maybe another Canadian podium tonight. Front 3 are jockeying back and forth, racing hard. Again, F. Lambert, S. Audette, and J. Beret. 1, 2, and 3. Back and forth. Doing some great racing. Back to D. Bodke in 4th. 5th, Heroica. 6th, M. Seller. 7th, T. Dutch. 8th, Estimia. 9th, April Regal. Doing a great job. Watching positions 1, 2, and 3 on tonight's race, Heroica, Stage 3, the American edition. All Canadian up front again. All the riders are doing great, racing hard. Had 10 riders tonight. Great turnout. And again, this is on the RGT cycling platform. And the free edition lets you ride these events. So if you want to start riding and joining in on these races, head over to rgtcycling.com. A little over 5 miles in, 10 to go. The front 3 are pulling out a good lead, working together, fighting back and forth. See if anybody has the ability to attack and pull out a lead. Front runners are doing a great job coming up on lap traffic right now. We've got S. Odette, F. Lambert, J. Beret. First 3 riders. Looks like J. Beret got held up by that lap traffic and has fallen back about 20 yards. In the red zone on wattage, Awesome, awesome effort. Doing a great job, guys and gals. Looks like we're down to 2 in the front right now. S. Odette and F. Lambert. J. Beret with that lap traffic got held up and is falling back about 70 yards. These 2 Canadians up front fighting for the lead. Again, putting out great wattage, as are all the racers tonight. Everybody up in that 3 watts per kilogram range, doing a great job. Yeah, our front 2 riders have pulled away from J. Beret, about 100 yards now. So now there are 2. A little over 8 miles to go. You're watching Heroica Race Stage 3. Live on V-Cycling News from the Tempelhof Airport. 10 racers tonight. All doing a great job. Got the 2 Canadians up front. Been there from the beginning. There were 4 together. Then 3, now down to 2. Sorry about that. Had a little mechanical with April. Her wattage and cadence were stuck, so we had to do a little quick fix, and she's back at it. Falling behind because of it, but she's still out there racing. Great job. Again, we're live covering the Heroica Stage 3 race. Live on V-Cycling News from Tempelhof Airport. A great flat course. We've got S. Audette in first right now, F. Lambert in second, J. Beret in third, about 2/10 of a mile back. D. Bodke in fourth, S. Temya in fifth, U. Hikara in sixth, M. Seller in seventh, T. Dutch in eighth, and April in ninth after her mechanical. Back up front with the leaders, two Canadians duking it out. 6 miles to go. Each one will put on a little attack and the other one will respond. In the red right now, both of them putting out the wattage. Once you get dropped and get out of that draft, it's hard to get back in it. So you got to do whatever you got to do to stay in it. Even if it's only two of you. And you can see when F. Lambert gets in front of S. Audette, like we're watching S. Audette right now, up in the left corner, you see the wattage savings from drafting. Every little bit helps to replenish that energy. And the closer you are to the rider in front of you, the more savings. So right now, being in the draft, S. Audette is saving about 30 watts. As he gets closer, that would go up. Uh-oh, it looks like S. Audette has had a mechanical. No power and no cadence. Oh, there we go, picking back up. Hopefully he gets that sorted out. F. Lambert now in first, all by himself, due to that little mechanical S. Audette had. And like in the real world, the virtual world, we have technical issues that cause issues and causes you to win or lose races. And there's some sportsmanship for you. F. Lambert backed off a little bit as he knew he was having, S. Audette was having problems. Wanted somebody to race with. That's great, great sportsmanship on F. Lambert's part. Great job, guys. Little over 10 miles in, little under 5 left. F. Lambert in first. S. Adet in second. Not sure what's happening. Maybe he's still glitching. Definitely not a normal ride for S. Adet tonight. He's normally always on the power. F. Lambert now about 100 yards in front. Putting on the power. Everybody's doing a great job. More lap traffic. In the red zone for F. Lambert. S. Adet back in second. J. Beret in third. D. Bodke fourth. M. Seller. U. Hikara. S. Timya. Fifth, sixth, and seventh all riding together. Back to T. Dutch in eighth. And back to April Regal in ninth. Coming on strong. Looking for taking that 8th place away from T. Dutch after her mechanical. Doing a great job, April. Keep it going. Back up with F. Lambert in the lead. S. Adet with his issues. Back about 100 yards. Made a mistake back on the call on April and T. Dutch. With her mechanical, she's a lap down. My confusion, sorry about that. A little under 4 miles left to go for F. Lambert at this flat Tempelhof airport course. Still have 10 riders in it. Everybody's doing a great job. Awesome effort by all. S. Adet is putting down the wattage right now, trying to catch back up after his little glitch. Slowly reeling back in F. Lambert. Maybe he'll catch up before the end and we'll have a good race to the finish. You can see him there in the background catching up. Great job, F. Lambert. In the red zone again. A little over 3 miles left. In the curvy section of the course. Coming out to a long straightaway before another hairpin. And S. Adet is catching F. Lambert. About 10 yards back now. Going to make it a nice, great race to the finish. Hopefully no more mechanical glitches for S. Adet. See who has the legs and the power to pull it out. 2 Canadians back together up front. J. Beret about a quarter mile back. Then back to 4th, D. Bodke. Again, you're watching the Moon Riders Heroica race, Stage 3, Tempelhof Airport, live on V Cycling News. Racing on the RGT cycling platform. Little over 2 miles left for our first and second place riders in this Stage 3 race. Getting a little bit more lap traffic there. Got by with no issues. We got 2 Canadians up front, S. Audette and F. Lambert. Both doing a great job tonight on this flat course. Doing a great job putting out the wattage. F. Lambert doing a little sprint. Little attack by F. Lambert. S. Audette counters with some more power and stays with him. Little under 2 miles left for these front 2 racers. Staying together. Been up front since the very beginning of the race. Still looks like a good possibility of another Canadian podium tonight. The top 3 right now are all Canadian racers. Yes, Audette, a little attack from him. Pulled out a real quick short lead. F. Lambert back up with him now. Jockeying back and forth for that first place. A little over a mile to go. See if either one of them is going to do a sprint and try to attack his way to the very front and get a big enough lead to take it. Doesn't look like it. More lap traffic. First and second passing D. Bodke, who's in fourth. He's getting in there and racing. Ah, he let him go. Good sportsmanship there. Let these front 2 race it out to the end. Little under 1 mile left. 9/10. Are both of them saving a little bit of fuel in their tank for right at the end? An all-out sprint to the finish? We'll see. Both these riders have the capability to push that high wattage. Got some more lap traffic coming up. Again, you're watching stage 3 of the Heroica race series. It's the best 8 out of 12 race. And we're on stage 3 tonight at the Tempelhof Airport. Racing right under 15 miles tonight on this flat course. Little under a half mile to go for the two front runners. Doing a great job. Keep it going, guys. All of our riders doing an awesome job. 2/10 left. Will we see an attack by someone? So that put it down. F. Lambert counters. Both of them putting out tremendous wattage right now. Sprinting for the finish. 80 yards left. Who's going to do it? F. Lambert in first. S. Audette in second. Great race, guys. Third place Canadian, Jay Beret. Half a mile from the finish. Looks like it's going to be an all-Canadian podium once again. Great job. Congratulations to our first place winner on stage 3, F. Lambert. Our second place, S. Audette. And you're watching our third place, Jay Beret. 3/10 from the finish. Keep it going, Jay Beret. A little over 1/10 left. Gonna finish strong. Getting ready to come across the finish line in about 75 yards. Taking third place home. Third place, Jay Beret. Back to fourth place, D. Bodke. 70 yards left. He was trying to reel in that third place. Didn't quite have the legs to do it. D. Bodke in fourth. Back to our fifth, sixth, and seventh riders. A little over a half mile left. Everybody doing great. Got one American and two Japanese riders. Yu Hikara, S. Timya, and M. Seller battling it out for the 5th, 6th, and 7th spot. M. Seller is one of two women in tonight's race. Sounds like S. Audette was having a little bit of illness tonight. Maybe he didn't have a mechanical as we thought. We wish him well and hope he gets to feeling better. Racing hard. We got 5th and 6th trying to pull out a lead over the 7th place woman rider, M. Seller. Both these Japanese riders putting out the wattage. Great finish, 5th and 6th. M. Seller in 7th, first place woman. Back to T Dutch, 3/10 of a mile to go. Great job, T Dutch. Putting down the wattage. Awesome riding tonight by all of our racers. Tenth of a mile left for T Dutch. Going to come in 8th place. 120 yards. 70. Congratulations, T Dutch, on a great race. 8th place. Back to April, and she's got about 1.5 miles to go due to those technical issues. But doing a great job hanging in there. While we're watching her, we'll go ahead and pop up those new graphics for the stats that I'm working on. Hopefully I'll get them all done for all the riders. And make more improvements as the races continue. Again, you're watching Stage 3 Moonriders Heroica Race Series. Best 8 out of 12. Tonight's race is at Tempelhof Airport. Very flat course. A little over 1 mile to go for April. She's doing a great job tonight. Going to come across as our 2nd place woman. Keep it going, April. I want to thank all of our racers tonight. Great job. And again, come back next week for Stage 4. We'll be live here Thursday night on V-Cycling News. Be sure to check out the Facebook and YouTube channels. Subscribe and like. April's under 1 mile to go. Great job, April. Still able to put down the wattage. Great job. If she had a better mechanic, she'd be done by now. That's me, by the way, so I apologize to her for not catching the problem earlier. And again, it's very easy to ride, but when you have technical issues, sometimes they're hard to track down. But this RGT platform, since they've made the updates, has been very stable for the amount of updates they've done and what they've changed going to a single app. Really love it. Really love the dynamics and the realism of the mechanics that they put down. The bikes act right. So it's a great job all the programmers have done there at RGT, and they continue making more and more improvements every week. April's got a little over a half mile to go. Hanging in there, doing a great job. Holding her own. Keep it going, April. 4/10. Up in the red zone. She wants to get this done. 3/10. You've been following live on V-Cycling News. Heroica Stage 3 tonight. The Heroica series is a best 8 out of 12 race series put on by the Moonriders team. You too can come out and join and race. Head over to rgtcycling.com, download the program, and join in on the fun. April's got a little over a 10th mile. There she goes. She's in the yardage now. Great job, April. Bringing it home. Second place woman. 9th overall. 60 yards. 30 yards. Great job, April. And again, you've been watching the Moonriders Tour Heroica Stage 3 American Edition tonight on V-Cycling News Live. Check back next Thursday for Stage 4. Thanks everybody for watching. Enjoy the rest of the week.